Everyone has their own dreams and success in life, but we need to persevere and work hard to achieve our success. Just like the people we will present in this video, they started with hardship until they work hard, so they achieved their dream and the success they have now. Story of Lea Salonga. Maria Ligaya Carmen Imutan Salonga, better known as Lea Salonga, was born on February 22, 1971 at Medical Center, Manila. Lea Salonga is the daughter of Ganwino Feliciano Salonga and Ligaya Alcantara Imutan. She has a brother named Gerard Salonga, who is a composer. They live in Angeles City for 6 years. When it was time for her to study, the two brothers were taken to Manila to be given a better and better education. Lea attended Obi Montessori Center in Green Hills, Manila from elementary and high school. She was one of the school's active production students and graduated as a valedictorian. She also attended the University of the Philippines in a College of Music program at the age of 7. She first met the king and I of the Repertory Philippines, and when she was 10 years old, she recorded his first song, Small Voice. It was here that Lea Salonga continued to rise until she was chosen to perform as Kim in the successful musical Miss Saigon in 1989. But during the premiere run of Miss Saigon in London in 1989, Salonga faced one of the most unforgettable challenges in her career. She almost lost her singing voice. Lea Salonga didn't give up on it, and on the other hand, became fortunate with the help of the people who love and care for her. There are so many people to credit for the getting over everything, she said. Jollibee is one of the most developed and well-known restaurants internationally. It is no wonder that the originator of all this is just one person. Yes, just a simple person and eventually become world entrepreneur winner. But what about the simple person who this has given us a restaurant that is thriving at present? Let's explore his story. Story of Tony Tan Kak Siang. Tony Tan Kak Siang was born in Davao del Sur because his family moved here to the Philippines. He was born on last January 5, 1953. He graduated in chemical engineering from one of the most famous universities in the country, UST or University of Santo Tomas. When he was a child, their life abroad wasn't easy. His mother always said, it is important that he do his best and do not worry too much about what will happen in the future. They do not start with the amount of Jollibee menu options today. He started doing business when he was only 20 in their family business, Jollibee, which is still thriving. Jollibee started with simple ice cream parlor, topped with fries and the famous Jollibee burger, until they came up with a new name and logo. Initially, he franchised in Magnolia Ice Cream, an ice cream parlor they first built in Cubao, Quezon City. He noticed that the most people wanted something hot, so he came up with the idea to add a hamburger concept. That career wasn't easy because when he started the business, he came to the country of McDonald's. But as we can see now, his business has really boomed with more than 756 franchise stores throughout the Philippines. He also made mistakes that helped him become more stable, including the collapse of what they expected to be a more recognizable franchise store. Even though he made a mistake, he persevered and didn't give up. The result was good because he is one of the top 50 richest men in the Philippines. Don't be scared to make mistakes, he said. Tan, known as the fourth richest man in the Philippines according to Forbes magazine, is a well-known businessman behind the country's top brands such as the Philippine Airlines, Asia Brewery, and Fortune Tobacco Corporation. With all the success at his hand, Tan still manages to keep a low profile among other billionaires in the country, something that keeps his status at the business industry for long. Read on to see where Lucio Tan came from and see where he is now. Story of Lucio Tan. Lucio Tan was born on July 17, 1933 in Amoy, now Xiamen, Fujian Province, China. His family moved to Naga City, Camarines Sur, when he was a child. He is the oldest of 8 siblings. He graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering from Far Eastern University or FEU. He received several honorary doctorate degrees. One of these was the Honorary Doctorate in Applied Agriculture awarded by Central Luzon State University in 2001. Lucio Tan started as a janitor in a cigarette factory. He used his income from his work to support his education and his family, until he was promoted as a tobacco cook, regulating the product mix. In 1966, Tan started his own tobacco company, Fortune Tobacco Corporation. Until he set up his own cigarette company, he named Fortune Tobacco in 1966, and it became successful and expanded in the following years. In 1995, he became chairman at the airline. As the owner of PAL and head of Fortune Tobacco Corporation, which by 1996 commanded nearly 75% of the Philippine market, and with an estimated net worth between $1 billion and $8 billion. Tan was considered the richest man in the Philippines. Perseverance is needed to reach the dream.